Hi, my name's Brad Jones, and I guess I'm doing YouTube now. Basically, I watch a lot of RV YouTube, and I am full time in my fifth wheel that you can see back there. And I have no real, designs on becoming a big time influencer or even a small time influencer, but I wanted to start recording some YouTube videos because it might sound a little touchy feely, but I don't feel very seen or represented, however you want to put it, in a lot of the RV content I see out there. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of RV content, there's a ton of it, but pretty much a lot of, well, I would say most of the RVers that at least that I follow are making a go of sort of the full-time, influencer thing. But more importantly, and the reason why I say I don't really feel represented by the current YouTube RV creators, I guess, is they all are families. They've got a big brood of children, or at the very least, they're couples that are traveling full-time together. Now, I have a girlfriend, but she doesn't live with me. And I've been doing this solo for, I don't know, almost 3 years now, mostly as a solo traveler. And so I don't see a whole lot of content by solo RV travelers in fifth wheels. Now, that might be a very, too hyper specific a niche, but we'll find out. I don't necessarily need, to make this my thing, although it would be great, I guess, if people want to follow me and be a part of the conversation, right? See you in the comments below and all that kind of shit. That fine, okay, if that happens, but I think that there's a lot of unique stuff around being a full-timer as a single person, and I don't see that very represented. Now, there's a lot of van lifers like Chrome of Van City Van Life. He is awesome, and I love following his channel, and he's making buku bucks, I think, or at least enough to, buy lots of vans and do the RV, or excuse me, the YouTube thing full time. But he's in a van, right? That's a totally different life than living in this thing. And by the way, part of why I want to YouTube is so that I can show off all of these cool campsites that I end up in. And look at this place. I mean, I'm at Canyons of the Ancients. I don't even know if that was in frame. Let me turn around. There we go. Canyons of the Ancients National Monument. And I actually got to this site way too late when I was rolling in after dark, which is totally against my own sort of RVing rules, and had no idea really what kind of view I had, but turned out to be great. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. I want to share tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. I don't really want to do any videos about like the top 7 things that I bought that I don't need anymore, and like find all my shit in the Amazon store. I mean, I guess famous last words if I become, super successful influencer, but I don't think so. Mostly, I just want to share sort of the more in-depth sort of tips, like how does my internet system really work, right? How did I wire it up? I'm doing a diesel heater mod or addition that I'm working on that I think would be fun to share. So anyway, that's my motivation. Why did I call the channel Live Your Life real quick? My dad, who passed away last year, or died last year. I don't like the phrase passed away. It's stupid. The only advice he ever gave me about anything really about life is to enjoy your life. Well, there's lots of YouTube channels apparently that are called Enjoy Your Life. So I have distilled that on my own many times into Live Your Life, which I think is a fun twist on my own twist on the advice that my dad gave me. And it really comes down to, I'll in some video, I guess, sometime soon. This will be a fun little personal confessional, I guess, too. I could talk about how I ended up in this thing and the decisions that I made around that. I guess I should put myself in the, I used to sort of work in TV, and I should know to frame myself in the right, the rule of thirds. And yeah, so that's sort of my take on, you should live your life. Life is to be lived. I am not religious. I am hardcore atheist, as they would say. I don't believe that there's anything waiting for me across the veil, right? Like this is all we have. And so I want to enjoy my life. Right now, life is kind of hard because of the things I'm trying to do in my life, but RVing, a lot of times is the least stressful part of it. Sometimes it's the most stressful part, but at the very least, it has given me the freedom to do a lot of the kinds of things that I want to do. And I'll share those with you, I guess, as I continue this personal confessional. So yeah, what to expect of this channel. I want to, do some sort of videos, a lot like this, not very super highly produced, until and unless it becomes worth my time, but just pointing my camera at things and sharing some knowledge, and also just trying to share a little bit about what's going on in my mind, as I am a full-time solo traveler in a fifth wheel around the American West. I won't always be alone, I guess. Like I said, I have a girlfriend that joins me sometimes, but this is an experience that I'm mostly sort of doing alone when it comes to the nuts and bolts of living this life. Okay, so yeah, anyway, I mean, if you're a solo RVer in a fifth wheel too, I'd love to hear from you. If you have things that you want to know, I'm in a Jayco 2021 North Point 377 RLBH. I do have a tour video that I put up on my personal channel. I'll probably do a fresh tour because it's changed quite a bit, and there's a lot of sort of inside baseball, and things have changed a lot. So I guess if you stumble upon that video somewhere, you can, or maybe I'll do one of those link things. I don't know how to do that, but I'll try to give a tour. But it's a great rig, and I'll go through a lot of the mods and things that I've done to make it more livable. So if any of that interests you, please reach out. And I'm really interested to see how this also sort of benefits me, and it helps me think through a lot of the things that I work on mentally and physically and everything else while I'm out here on the road by my lonesome. So from the beautiful canyons of the ancient National Monument, like and subscribe and all that